Welcome back to Natural State Inversion. My name's Ross. Sure glad to have you back if you are back. And if not, hope you take a moment to go down there and hit the like button. And I'm about to open a pre-release kit, and I'm going to discuss maybe a few archetypes that I encountered during the pre-release, and some of the archetypes that I saw during the pre-release that were good. And I actually have some footage coming up with a couple of friends that we played a two-headed giant. You'll have to wait and see, but pretty good game. So let's take a look. I don't know really what he thinks he's doing. You know, Kaito Suzuki's just challenging me in my domain. I'm too fast. I got him. Cool. So I'll open this up. Still didn't get all the way through it. I guess we got a little bit, huh? Okay, cool. Knocked over this pile of cards. Alright. Oh, sweet. Nice. That is awesome. This is like one of the better cards in the set. So that is great. Man. So guys, I don't know if you have seen my other videos or not, but I am really impressed with this set. The Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. So we got 6 packs here. You know, since we're not doing a pre-release, it's not really necessary that we open all 6. So, you know, you remember that we got a box, and boxes are good for putting stuff in. So I don't know. Are all these the same? We'll just pick one, and we're gonna put that one in the box. I think that'd be good. So now we got 5, and man, Nashi Moon Siege's Scion, the Rat Ninja. That's super sweet. Put her up here. Right there. Alright. So, all in all, the pre-releases were great. This set, to me, is extremely fun to draft. Hiko Yamazuki the General, Yukai Naturalist, Mech Hanger, March of Swirling Mist. As an additional cast a spell, you may exile any number of blue cards from your hand. If you do, yeah. That's a card. So I ended up playing black-red, but I had the possibility of playing the Turtle Rider, which was super tempting, but I would have ended up running like 4 colors more than likely, because I had that turtle too, the flying one with the activated ability. Era of Enlightenment. Naomi, Pillar of Order. I want to build this card. It's a cool one. Go Shintai of Hidden Cruelty and Rabbit Battery and Eater of Virtue. Nice. That's an epic pull. Just thinking the pre-release. So you would have these. So ideally, you know, hopefully I can get a little bit better at Magic itself. So I would feel more comfortable acting like I knew what I was talking about. But in general, you want to stick with archetypes. So like, went against someone who was playing the Jeskai legendary creature. He had opened it up and just so happened to draft some really good cards that went along with that. And it's pretty sweet. But like I said, I ended up going with black red. Gloom Shrieker. Mokuta Soul Ripper. What? Whenever he attacks, you may sacrifice another artifact or creature. If you do, put 1/1 on. Man. What a cool showcase foil. Pretty cool. I'm gonna put the foils up there because there's absolutely no way this was a card that folks were playing as well. Debt to the Kami. So I ended up playing Orzhov in one and Black Red in the other. But the two-headed giant, you know, I've never played that before. That was so much fun. So much fun. Simeon Sling is also a good card. Haste and 1/1. Also modifies your creature. Nate actually got this thing out, which is crazy. Fang of Shigeki. Azusa's Mini Journeys, that's a great card. Hot Shot Mechanic is also a great card. Another Naomi. Ingagno Uprising. Nganjo, maybe. Thornwood Falls. I think Nate actually got that Nganjo Uprising as his promo card. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of info for you on how to do it, but basically, if you get sagas, play them sagas. I went up against a guy that had like 7 or 8 in his deck, and so like this one goes into the flying Imperial Moss. So, I mean, all these end up being creatures that actually come in handy, which is really cool. Yeah, these are good. Tempered in Solitude. Check this one. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. and you already got your samurais and stuff like that that get triggers for attacking alone, and it's exhorted. It's what? Comment down below and tell me exalted, maybe exhorted, whatever the one is that you're getting triggers for attacking alone. Anyways, oh, Weaver of Harmony, enchantment creature, Snake Druid. Other enchantments creatures you control get +1/+1. Sweet. Oh, and a full rare, March of the Otherworldly Light. Is an additional cost to cast this spell. You may exile any number of white cards from your hand. The spell costs 2 less to cast. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment with mana value X or less. Nice. That looks like Jigglypuff. Oh, what a loaded pack. Got the cool art too. Can get that in a good camera. All right, and I guess that's it. What? We can't stop there. So I guess first thing you would do is you would divide all your cards out by color. So we have this sweet card here, and it is an additional cost to cast this spell. You may exile any number of white cards from your hand. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each card exiled this way. So if you had a mono white build, or you were running white heavy, you know, you gotta have the cards in hand to really make that even matter. But even then, it's really doesn't cost that much. Being a Timmy like me, I at a pre-release look at these and I'm like, oh man, that is a cool looking card. I gotta run it. Well, in this case, you got a Turtle Ninja, which is a Ninja Turtle. I told you guys, you got the Ninja Turtles. And he also has ninjutsu. When he enters the battlefield with a death touch counter on it. When he deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a death touch counter from it. When you do, exile a target artifact or enchantment that player controls. Well, guess what? Your choice in art was probably a good one, because the guy's good, but you gotta know what you got. You have to read the cards. This card confused the crap out of me. And luckily I have friends that know how to play Magic. And so, like, I was just wondering, each opponent creates X minus 1, 2, 2, like, why would you want to create those for your opponent? Well, so you got a Ninja Turtle, and then you got a human monk that's gonna go along with them with lifelink. And enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. You know what? That sounds like a pretty dang good game plan to me. So then you put them together, right? But then, oh man, and if you got a mirror box, oh man, then you want to go and play the Orzhov. Well, then you're torn in your mind, you don't really know what to do. Well, you just got to kind of take a look over everything that you have here. You could theoretically, I mean, honestly, you could go, instead of going green white, you could go green black, because you see here you got a cat beast with menace. When he enters the battlefield, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. If he would die, exile it instead. So that's a sweet card in and of itself. But you also have a green card with ninjutsu. And your promo was the rat ninja, right? So in your mind you could be thinking green black. So take a look at what you got. Usually I look at my artwork, to be honest, and then if it's good, that's sweet. If not, chuck it. Don't even try to. You're gonna lose, and losing sucks. Even though I used to not, I acted like I didn't really care if I lost or whatever, but I really do. Alright, so Light the Way. 1 mana, choose 1/1, counter or return target permanent you control to its owner's hand. You know, maybe. Again, see what you got. You got sagas. Let's divide these up into enchantments. Enchantment sagas. Okay, you got vehicle and you got fox pilot. Fox monk, arrow of enlightenment, and so you got this guy flips and he's a first strike 2/2, and then the flying moth. So ideally, if you were going to be running white, you would want some heavy removal. So right now I'm thinking white ain't looking too hot. Okay. So not looking hot. Not looking hot for either one of those, really. So green white might be out of the question. Mokutai's Soul Ripper. That's pretty good. Got more ninjutsu, got some removal. Your black's looking strong here. So then, let's take a look over here. Enchantment around. Enchantment creature. Okay, this is many journeys. Enchantment creature sanctuary. Okay. Looking pretty good there too. Let's take a look at your artifacts. Got a couple of, what is this? Massive puppet. Use battle, count, put another count of that count. I don't know about that one. Seems kind of like a trap. Not that I could use all. Maybe. That's artifacts though. Okay. So we got some pretty good artifacts. Got some pretty good looking green, and I hate blue. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't see blue being anything good. So from this assumption, now we're just gonna kind of take red and white out. We're gonna take blue out. We're gonna take this mech hanger out. We're gonna look here, and I think we're gonna do the green black with our rat legendary ninja. And so then you would go through here, and there is an acronym, is BREAD. I'm sure that's old school acronym or whatever, but bombs, removal, evasion, abilities, and duds. So that's what you're looking for. That's what we just went through and did. We looked for bombs. Bombs are going to be something that can end the game. Removal. Again, we kind of went through there and we were looking, are there ways to get rid of things? Death touch, reach, you got ways to get rid of things. Ninjutsu, you got flying, removal, card draw. That's what you're looking for. And the abilities, and you have to know when a dud is a dud. For the right deck, this would be a great card. If you're running a mono white and you got a bunch of enchantments and you need to exile something real fast, like that's gonna be a sweet card. But and it's foil, and used to, when I was a little Timmy, I would play that crap and make my deck work around it. But you can't do that because you're gonna lose. So you gotta go with what you open. And so from that, you have to practice and you have to get better. And my encouragement for anyone trying to learn or get better is reach out to somebody you know who plays, because I guarantee you, if you say, hey man, I want to learn how to play Magic, their eyes are gonna light up and they're just gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, and then they're just gonna spill their mind up about it, because it usually Magic is something that people love if they are into it. So it's kind of like comic books or Marvel or whatever. But it is what it is. Pre-release, I thoroughly recommend it. You could open up your own little rat ninja, or maybe even a turtle ninja, which they should have just called a Ninja Turtle. Hopefully they do like a secret layer with Ninja Turtles. That would be sweet. But anyways, awesome guys. Thank you for joining, and remember, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later.